You're live?
Yeah, why? Is it working?
Yeah. I got a notification.
It doesn't show you.
Yeah, because I didn't join.
No.
I have to switch accounts.
Hey, Gidget, CP, there you go. I tried Streamlabs, Duckmaster, Raymond, what's up? I tried Streamlabs there, and for some reason they wanted me to give it 2 tokens. Well, I don't carry tokens.
Scared me.
Oh. Well, my daughter just brought it up and she started screaming, it scared me because it was so loud or some crap. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I went and I had to download Prism. That's why it took so long. I'll be honest with you guys right now. I'm actually using my old phone that I started on, but I'm on Wi-Fi because it doesn't have service because I have to file a claim on my phone line, and if I reactivate this one, then it's going to want to replace the Note 5 instead of the Note 10 Plus. So,
My butterfly is leaking fluid.
what do you mean it's leaking fluid?
Orange stuff has come off of its wings.
Oh, that's fine. It's just, he'll be fine. You gotta let his wings dry out. That's just some of the dust coming off his wings. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, it's Wi-Fi off her cell phone, actually. But she was just asking me, that butterfly I was telling you guys about, that hatched this morning or came out of its chrysalis, she said it was leaking orange stuff. Well, it's just the wings are just drying out. It says I got 5 in here. I don't know, Cody, you're going to have to kind of help me out with this because I don't know how well it's going. And Kat, they want to see your butterfly. Go grab that container, please.
Will it fall?
Is it on the stick?
Yeah.
Oh, just go slow.
It's gripped.
No, then bring it here.
Very tight.
Yeah, she's going to get it right now, guys. Cool. Okay, bring it over here. Here's the butterfly that hatched this morning.
See, it's dripping stuff.
Yeah, that's okay, honey. It's just drying out. Oh, the mounts. You're right. That actually would take a minute or two. I promise I'll go live again and do it. But my parents live about 300 yards or 200 yards south of me. And I'd have to take my daughter and her phone and my phone and all that and drive down there. And all I got right now is a side-by-side, and it's raining cats and dogs. So I promise, Raymond, I will do another live from there to show you my bear. And I think we have 4 shoulder mounts up there still. 2 are mine and 2 are my dad's.
There's 4 bucks on the wall, and then there's 2 bears on the wall.
Okay, yeah. My daughter just said we got 4 bucks on the wall and 2 bears. I got the 420 pounder, which dressed out at $360. I got that in 2006. Had a rug made out of that. It's 9 foot 1 inch or 9 foot 3 inches from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail. So and the legs continue on a little bit past that. But it's a big rug. It was like $1,800 when I had it done. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I understand you're at work. That's cool. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
Is it MK?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mike came in. He's at work right now, so he's busy. But yeah, and then I do, like I said, I have a cub on the wall. It may be 50 to 75 pounds. Yeah, thanks, CP. Thanks, Mike. Talk to you in a bit. What?
I asked her, I want to send me a picture.
Oh, I can't. Oh, a picture?
I'll hold my phone.
We can try that.
But
I can do another live sometime and go down there, but I tell you, I'll be honest with you guys right now. Any of you want to go live or anything like that, Cody's right. This CP was right. The prism was so easy to blow right through, and once I established, my YouTube account with Prism, it went right on. I tried Streamlabs, I tried Stream Deck. Neither of them would connect.
they're in Cameron.
What?
They're in Cameron.
Oh, okay. All right, we're not getting a picture. She said my parents are actually in Cameron right now. They're coming home. Well, I appreciate it, Gidget. Yeah, Prism is simple. I wonder if Vanessa will come in here to tell me I'm ugly now. That's all right. If she wants to, she can. Breakfast of Champions there all day long. But yeah, I just went and it blew right through everything, and it's really easy. With the chat and everything down below, it's just quick and easy.
Do we have any rawhides?
Who's Ecan there, CP? Oh, Evan, yeah. Yeah, I got the Rona all right. No, that's just me. Actually, pretty embarrassed to even be on here with a busted tooth. And nobody around here is opening up yet. Even though the order's been lifted, none of the dentist shops are opening up unless you have a severe problem. Usually, I take pretty good care of my teeth. Try to anyhow. But oh, grab Scooter, cat. Yeah, there you go, Gidget. I'll show you guys the puppy. This is Scooter. He's the one we kept. Come on. This is the second one. Grab his brother. This is the only one we kept out of the 3. And you'll see how the brother, this is the first one we had out of the litter.
Sit still.
That's
Leo,
or I call him Mogwai. But yeah, it's there's 2 of them now, so we have 4 altogether. Yeah, they sit like parrots. They're just dumbasses. And oh, now she's bringing the dad. There's the dad. You're okay, buddy.
he's timid today.
He's very, very shy, though. He likes to bark at anything, and here's the mom. Well, let's see. Oh, don't lick me. There's the mom. She's hiding down in the corner to stay warm. So now we got 4 of these little brats running around. Kayleen, come get him. He's chewing on his dad already.
Who?
Scooter. That puppy, all he does is chew on stuff. Non-stop. He is just a vicious... Hey, Shiner, how's it going? Thanks, Gidget. Got that link. Yeah, it's... CP was live this morning. And he said someone go live, so I'll try to figure it out. And it's all on, so... I don't mind going up on panel, but... I've been having a lot of trouble with the phones and stuff like that. The AT&T won't work here at all. But if I go out on the road, which is, 250 feet from my house, works just fine. But then... but... I'm just losing my internet, it says. Cat, come here. Where's your phone?
Over here.
Put it up on the back of the couch or something. Oh, there it went away. Man down, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. She's, like I said, she ran down the hall and put her phone down. It's not that great. We got some storms coming through this morning. I think it was about 9:30. It just went pitch black. So, and then we got a good storm out of that. And they said we'd have a little break and get talking about this afternoon. Really looked at the weather or anything. It still says unstable, cat. I'm sorry, I'm buffering there, guys. No, off of your phone, I think. Oh, it's still. And they said it's starting to buff. I can do this. I can end this short, and then when I get down, I can go down to my parents' place later and do one because landline internet, Wi-Fi and stuff. But you guys want, we can do this another time, or I can sit here and look stupid. That's fine. What are you eating?
It's not food.
There you go. Yeah, I wish. I'm telling you, Cody, right now, like I said, I was measuring out my big trailer. It's 24 foot of deck. It's 35 foot overall. Well, it's about 30 foot. And then you got your wiring. I go 35 because every time I have to put new wiring in it, I just buy 35 feet. But it's 24 foot of deck. My side-by-side takes up 12 feet alone. And then the boat of yours is 12 feet, I believe. Yeah, it's a 12-footer. But the bitch of it is, so I'm trying to figure out, because the side-by-side is only 12 and a half inches of clearance underneath it. So I got to figure out if I can slide that tongue all the way up underneath it and strap it down that way. Then I can bring both of them. Then all I got to do is rent a motel while I'm there for the week or whatever. And I really doubt I will be bringing the wife and daughter, or the daughter and son.
What?
Maybe just my daughter. What? My son most likely not, because he's got to work.
What?
Go to Michigan.
I didn't hear any of that.
They're going to go over by CP and hook up and do some fishing and frogging and mudding. But I'm thinking, I guess, how long is the trail system out there, CP? Because, I mean, do I need to bring the fuel tanks for the wheeler? Hey, Mo.
Go homesteading?
Yeah. But I have to, I got reservoir tanks that I can put the bracket on and then carry an additional 10 gallons. Don't forget the drinking, yeah. Yeah, I'll be drinking, I'm sure of that. A video collaboration. Hey, CP, can you? Oh, yeah, I'm gray as shit. But the beautiful part about going gray when you're 16, is that's when I started going gray. And, okay, I'll put the racks on, CP. But the beautiful part about going gray and having a full beard at 16 was I could buy cigarettes and beer and chew for everyone. And the kids in the group home will give you $20 for a tin of chew or a pack of cigarettes. So, the 300 acres of trail, I can do about 100 miles, well, yeah, about 120 miles with a full tank of gas. That's 10 gallons. Hey, Crony, how's it going? Hey, CP, let me know. Can I make mods in here? And how would I do that? I don't want to cut the stream. Oh no, I lost something there. Oh, I can put in. Okay. What's this one do?
I think you're gonna
Okay.
try and tap on their name.
Okay, let's try that.
And then
There we go.
Yep.
Let's get this going
That's how you
here.
make mods.
I'm sorry, I gotta take him in here, guys. Where did Mo go? There she is. And then I need Shiner. Who else was that? I think that M&K was in here. I wonder if I can scroll back up that far.
Dad,
What?
this came from Jax.
What is it?
Hair.
Yeah, so. Oh, Raymond.
That's only because I combed him. That's ridiculous.
I'm sorry I'm not reading the comments yet, guys. I'm making mods and stuff. I'm just trying to find M&K. There we go. And then I got Raymond. All right, let's see. Okay, let me catch up on the comments quick, guys. 300 acres. Hi, old crony. Did I make you a mod? No, I did now. You click on the name. Hey, kiddo. CP is blue. Look out. Huh?
They're over here trying to treat
You need to come in on this so I can add you as a moderator. No, wait a minute. Oh, can I be a mod? No? Why? You don't want to, crony. I can take it off, I think. I missed Duckmaster. What'd he say? Yeah, put Gidget in timeout for what she did to you. What'd she do to you, dude? Just, you gotta comment so I can click on your name. This sure is, I'm sorry, I kind of raving about it, but this Prism is sure easy.
Good morning.
What?
Right, says
Says I'm live? Yeah, I'm on live stream. Oh, wait, here, I gotta miss it. Oh, yeah, no problem. There's Cat. I gotta do that. Come into it so I can make you a moderator.
because he said so.
Why not?
Hey, Miss.
There! Mo said hey.
Hi.
Why do you want to be timed out, Duck? Do it to yourself, Duckmaster. I think. And when you're a moderator, can't you do it to yourself? I don't know. Probably not. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be more coming. Peace out. You can stay on if you want, Cat.
No, because you're on it. I can see.
Oh, okay.
It was timed out by the CP. Wait, what?
I'm on a lawnmower. Time to see you yeah, do wheelies. There you go.
Duckmaster was timed out by CP Grand Outdoors for 300 seconds.
Oh my God, yeah. Good job, CP. Cat just said he was timed out. That's cool. I don't know all the fancy tricks. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, no, you can.
Get that on video.
Yeah, it says you can do a whole bunch of shit, but I'll leave that to Mo and Gidget and CP if he's still in here. Yep. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he did ask for it. You got your phone? Mm-hmm. Come into this.
Why?
Does it make you a moderator? Then you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Just don't say the S word.
What? What word? Fuck?
Subscribe.
Oh, yeah. The S word. Poor little bugger. Yeah. Yeah. Have a great day, crony. Have a good day. Yes, I did get Shiner. I just saw that.
Hey,
What?
you have 9 thumbs up. Should I make 1 thumb down?
No.
Just kidding.
Hey, Coons, how's it going? I gotta
Come up.
do this. There you go. How's it going, Coons? If you guys don't have Coons, you gotta watch a few of his videos and subscribe to him. He's just, the stuff he goes through and the stuff he finds is just cool as shit. If any of you guys could drop his link to his channel, I'd appreciate the hell out of
I
it.
knew how.
And then if you guys want to share, everyone in here has everyone. But yeah, Kuntz is awesome. You guys gotta check him out. He's a great guy, and you know, for the stuff he does, and then I mean he does it all. He gets the recyclables, takes it to the yard, everything. It's just, you know, it's just cool. Oh, now I got dogs sleeping on me. That's gonna be great when I go out for a
I
cigarette.
put my channel on. I found it.
Oh, okay. That's Activities with Cat. That's the daughter. Thank you there, CP and Gidget. You guys, if you don't mind, you know, click on that, and then whenever we get done here, go to that. You know, just back out of it because it'll be minimized at the bottom. Yeah, you win. It'll be minimized at the bottom of my live stream, and then if you click on the link, it'll take you to his page, and then you can just click on the strip across the bottom and bring me back up if you care to, and then when this is over, you just back out of the live stream and watch him. He's a good dude. Did they release you yet? No, in CPs we were talking about that, Rob. He's still in, but they're hopefully moving him closer to home now.
Dad,
So what?
I just got a message that says Verizon MSG or Samsung 850 ending in 2741 has 10% rating of its monthly 15 gigabyte.
Oh yeah, because I've been using your Wi-Fi.
Hotspot will reset in the 20 minutes.
Go!
Puppies! Dogs! Really, Leo?
Oh, Leo just beat the shit out of the little puppy. He does that because he gets sick and tired of the puppy constantly chewing on him. But yeah, it's part of learning. But that's 2 times. He's fine. He's running around.
Where is he?
That's 2 times he's yeah, I know he's quick. Oh, you guys could hear the dogs fighting? Your puppy picked up on it, Mo? Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, put him in his kennel.
Why?
Because if he's going to be beating
I
on him,
spanked the living crap out of him.
just put him in his kennel. You don't need to spank him. You put him in their kennel and he'll stay there for a while. No, see, put to Gidget in timeout because she was put me in timeout. Yeah. Why doesn't Duckmaster have a wrench? I hit him. Oh no, I guess not. There. Now beat the shit out of each other, I guess. It didn't do anything. He's probably looking for toys again.
Scooter! No, he's trying to get up on the couch by me. Come on. Hi.
CP, why did you have to get off? Was Mama coming home? Oh, I can make it so you can, Mo.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Teasing
Tracy.
Scooter.
No. It says I'm unstable. Are you playing on the internet again?
Oh, yep.
Damn it, Evan. Well, I can hear. There. Try that, CP. We'll just pick on him today. Uh-oh. There you go. Pick on him some more. I'll make sure I add it back before we're done here, Duckmaster.
What?
Oh, I took his mod away so they could put him in timeout again.
I'll put you in timeout, just kidding.
Go ahead.
No, because your chat thing would end.
There's only one that isn't. Everybody else, I'm in all their live streams, so I made them moderators.
I know, but I won't.
Did you guys hide him again? Nope. He's still got a wrench. How is this working?
Report block.
Huh? No, don't block him.
I know. You can report him though.
Don't report him.
I know.
Maybe it don't. It says account has been removed as a moderator. Yeah, but then when it comes back up, it is. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I've removed it like 6 times now.
Bro, I still only have 13 subscribers.
I did unmod him there, Cody. Okay, here. I'll do it. Ooh, 5 minutes? I ain't gonna do that.
What?
Hey, Big Fish, how's it going?
Big fish?
Thanks for coming in. It's actually, well, yeah, it's my first live on my own. Usually I jump in on a panel and stay on there until my internet goes to shit. So how's Big Fish today? No, don't do that. This is bullying. I just don't understand it. I removed the mod so they can mess with you. And then when you come back up on my screen here, you're still a mod. So maybe it's after I end the stream it'll do it. I don't know. I'm still new to it. I got a big worm for kids. Yeah. Now, can a mod put another mod in a timeout or no?
No.
So I have
You
to do
either
it.
report them or block them.
No, don't block nobody. 27 minutes, 28 minutes now. I appreciate you guys coming in on my first one.
Drop that!
What's he got?
He's got a piece of plastic.
He's always stealing stuff. Oh my God. Cody's going at it now.
What?
Nothing, just don't be on the live.
Wait.
Just, whatever, you know, you've said
No,
it
I got
before.
off of it. I don't like it. I don't like watching lives that much.
Why?
Or I like to. You're sitting right there.
It takes many years to get this big, Duckmaster. We're not picking on you, we're just having fun with you.
For subscribers?
We're really just having fun with you. You know, dude, I would not have shared your link out, all that as many times as I had. No, Kat's not watching anymore. She don't like lives there, Mo. But if I didn't think you were a good kid, Duckmaster, I would have never shared your link out as much as I did and as much as I do, because it just, you know, I watched your videos. I've been with you since you had, you're below 100. I know that. No, Cody, she's been gone for a while. I suppose the comments are after what I say, I'm sure.
Duckmaster has way more than me. I only have 13.
Yeah. Yeah, but how long have you been on here, Duckmaster? Because Kayleen, Kat's been on since the same time I started Section 8. And
No, you had it before me.
you're at 150? But how? When did you start with YouTube? It's in your About page. Yeah, not long, but I made you an account not long after that.
Yeah, but I don't have much subscribers.
No. You got what, 14?
13.
13?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go into my other one. 3 years and I'm at 150. Yeah.
That's actually a lot.
You know, there's... Oh, dude, I don't think we'll get her there, but yeah, I've been pushing it on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and it's just, you know, YouTube's not totally for kids. I understand. Well, it seems like a lot of kids go on there for, you know, watching stupid cartoons and crap, but I don't think it's really many kids don't watch other kids. I mean, if it was like an adult doing activities like that, but it's just hard. Yeah, if you could, Duckmaster, that'd be great. Cause, like I said, her channel's at 13 right now. That's, you know, a crappy number, 13. And, you know, if she gets some more subs, that'd be awesome. But she does activities from time. She changed it from crafting with cats or whatever to, or cats crafting, she said. Yeah, I hear you, Big Fish. Mine is too, mostly. Thank you, Gidget. But mine is mostly anybody can watch it, because most of the time, you know, the only one I really talked much on was the hike that Kayleen took us to up into the Devil's Kettle. We've been there several times, but I didn't know anything about that Steamboat Rock that she showed us. And I mean,
learned about that.
I understand that's a long video. It's like 35 minutes long. But thanks, Doc-Master. But that Steamboat, you know, at first when I looked at it, it didn't look like anything, you know. And then when you get down to the one side, you can see it kind of does look like a steamboat.
We should take them to the Felsmere one time.
What?
We should take them to the Felsmere one time.
Yeah, that's when we figure out where the Felsmere is.
I know where it is, but it's it confuses me how to get there, because it's back in the woods, and then you have to take another road, and then you have to take another road back.
Which teacher took you there then?
Mr. Tyndall.
Message him.
He's my homeroom, so I'll figure out next.
For next year?
Yes.
Message him.
I'll try.
Yeah, I hear you, Rob. I'm willing to bet you won't see my wife on this ever.
Stop it.
She's no part of YouTube really, except for she does support me doing it and stuff. Like, I'm sure Gidget and Mo and maybe a couple others, maybe everybody. You ever heard of the 31 bags? To me, it's just a frickin' pyramid scheme. Big Fish might know. Granny. She gets these 31 bags. Well, they personalize them. They embroider them.
Here.
And no, it's not here, Cat. And she got me a small one for my GoPros. And it says Section 8 Outdoors. And no, that don't even look like the ones I got. Well, yeah, here. I can show you what they do. Bring it here.
I have another.
No, is that one customized?
No, I have another.
Get your swimming one. Where's your swim bag?
Oh.
Sorry. But to me, it's a pyramid scheme, because it's one person having a party, and then the next person has a party after their party, blah, blah, blah. But they make neat little bags and stuff. And like this one is personalized for her swimming. And it's just a little, I don't know, is it insulated?
Bag, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little insulated tote. Hey, Duckmaster, if you can copy that link and send that to me for Big Fish and Instagram, or any of you guys, if you could send that to me on Instagram, then I can check him out after this, because otherwise I might forget. And if you already got his link, then you knew how to find him. But I think I even have you. Go into my subscribers, cat.
I don't know how.
Go to channels. All right, thank you, Duckmaster. Yeah, it just came through.
This channel doesn't feature any other channels.
What? I made them public. Oh well. I made my list of who I'm subscribed to public, so hopefully people can check them out. And then usually, like, Duckmaster will know, Gidget, I think Raymond, everyone that has me on Instagram sees
What the
channels that I post
I
sometimes.
have 15 subscribers.
Your boat code, that's another one. Like I said, I'm on my daughter's Wi-Fi right now on her phone, so I can't really go down there right now.
Dad, I got 15
Plus it's raining.
subscribers now.
Yeah, good. But, hey, Ray. Are you on Instagram, Ray? Raymond, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're still in the hospital too, right, Raymond?
I can't because my dad's not alive.
What?
Talking to a friend.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I saw you on there, but I don't know. Maybe it was someone else that I follow. What's everyone's plans for the day? Just being bums like me? Yeah, I hear you, Mo. I got up with a decent attitude. Then I got to hurting and said to hell with it. Took a couple Tylenol and ibuprofen and called my wife at work, and she brought all my daughter takes a medication to I don't know what it is, but she takes a med that she had to have. Oh, you're going striper fishing? That's all right. Oh yeah, Rob, you're going fish tomorrow. That'd be cool. Yeah, if I was a millionaire, I would come down and fish with you once at least. I've never seen saltwater, that I can recall. I know. No, I would never seen it. I only saw freshwater because when we went to Canada, to Niagara Falls, we went up around on the Canadian side. But that was back in, 89? Something like that. Oh, snagging, that'd be fun. Yeah, we get a ticket if we do that up here. So we try to stay away from that. A lot of sharks here this week. That'd be alright. Say A? Evan, say A. I don't know what for. A, mate? I, mate? Don't know how here. I'm going to try something. No. My studio. Oh. Neato. I don't know. My studio. Try adding media files, sources to your camera screen via my studio. Oh, I'm going to have to play with that sometime. See it like a Canadian? Hey! I haven't been to Canada in years, dude. I got a standing offer to go to Canada anytime, and I'm trying to save that for the winter because it's a 2 weeks, everything, all expenses paid. Oh hell, walleye, whatever. I want to go ice fishing up there, but not necessarily summer fishing. My wife's uncle his best friend is a multimillionaire, and he owns a big lodge up there in Canada, and he offered to let my son and I, or my whole family, even if we want, go up there for free for a week with him, or 2. I think it's 2, because they're usually in the winter. They're here 2 weeks, and then they're in Canada for 2 weeks. Then they're here 2 weeks, and then Canada. And I really wish, I'm gonna have to do some talking, because it's A. But if I can, if you guys look up on Facebook, Kennan Northern Whitetails. Okay, that's my wife's uncle's best friend. He raised and sold the largest scoring buck in America. His name was Maxin' Out. He sold him for, I think, 1.5 or 1.75 million. The guy that shot him paid 200 or 2.5 million just to shoot him, and he didn't get the antlers. He got a replica. Duckmaster, if you want, I'm sure you're on Facebook, maybe not, but if you guys are on Facebook, I've got Facebook and Instagram also. I'll take a look on there and see if I can steal some pictures from his page. Or I might just call him, see if he'll send me some. He's got one up there. What the hell's his name? I think they call him Magic Tom or Magic Mike or some crap. He's blind. He's completely blind. But if you call him, he'll come to you, but you have to feed him peanuts. And the weirdest damn thing about it is, or he's not blind, I'm sorry. He's basically worthless as a deer, because as a baby he was really, really sick. The blind one died. I know I'm jumping around, I'm sorry. But as a baby he was kind of lame when he was born. So they bottle fed him. Well, he took to humans way too much. So yeah, he lives in the 3-year-old pen with the 3-year-old deer, but he'll walk right up to you. I mean, it's weird. He'll just walk right over to you and give him a few peanuts, and we take the side-by-sides out through the pens, and in each of the side-by-sides is a 50-pound box of peanuts. And you wouldn't believe it, but deer will eat peanuts like there's no tomorrow. Everybody says, oh, feed him apple, feed him apple. No, if a deer's not used to that, they're gonna know there's a like when we started using beet juice, we would, put our 2 gallons of corn down and cover it with beet juice. It took close to a month before they would touch that beet juice. Just like molasses, all this stuff. If it's not native to them, if they haven't become accustomed to it, they won't go to it, ever. The way we get away with apples, yeah, they are great protein. Plus, CP, if you have a spot you hunt, right now is the time. I've already got mine out at my 3 stands. Right now is the time to be getting mineral blocks out. Everybody says, oh, put salt, put salt. Minerals are actually what makes the antlers grow. A high mineral diet, high protein diet for a deer makes the antlers just grow like crazy. Plus, you'll find out now. All right, we'll see you later, Duckmaster. Have a good day. Plus, you'll find out that the velvet stays on a little longer. because they grow longer. Another neat thing about deer, I don't know if you guys care to hear this shit. If a deer gets hit by a car on its left side, they can't do any of that. It's illegal here. That sucks. A deer, you can believe it or not, but it's a proven fact out by us. If a deer gets hit on its left side, say by a car, or shot with an arrow, or has a branch spear 'em or anything like that, a deer will actually, their antlers will grow crazy. They'll either grow down or drop tine, or they'll be palmated. The reason of that is it's weird, but if they get hurt on their left side, it grows funny on their right side. If they get hurt on the right side, of course, the left side is funny. 9 out of 10 bucks that get shot with a drop tine had an injury somewhere on the opposite side of their body. And yeah, I would too, Cody. If I could get a drop tine, I would about shit. But we've only got 2 of them out here, and of course at deer season they're gone. They disappear. But every year I get them. Oh yeah, you're right, Big Fish. The human brain is the same way. The left side of your body is controlled by the right side of your brain. Right side of your body, of course, is the left side of your brain. Me, I don't know what controls it because I just don't have a brain. It's just after my car accident is when I learned that left and right side was true, because you only seen one drop tine buck, Cody. We have 2. Like I was saying, I get them on trail cam every year. They're getting to the point in age where they're not something you'd really want to shoot because they're old. NB Wildman, he's got still good tricks. Yeah, Raymond, if you can drop his link, that'd be another one to check out. All right, we'll see you later, Rob. You have a good day. What else to really tell you? Deer are funny because, like, around here, people go out with an actual scythe and cut down soybeans. Sure, that works good if you're in a soybean area. But if you take a truckload of soybeans out to your deer stand... Hey, Boxy! How's it going? Thank you. Catch one of my lies for about 10 minutes? Yeah, you could call it that, bud. Hey, Duckmaster. Yeah, I see it once every other year, but come hunting season, I can't find him. Yeah, and that's one thing. A big buck, a lot of the time, when it's deer season, then how the hell do they know when it's breeding season? I mean, besides, scents and stuff, but that they actually will go in the swamps and bed down. I had a DNR take me out one year, and we watched the same buck for 2 weeks around the rut. He was busy tending constantly for 2 weeks. Yeah, 14 would be nice. Biggest I got is an 11, and he's kind of a basket rack, but he driving along this. Yeah, I hear ya. That's cool. Thanks, Boxy. But the deer around here, they're very conditioned to what time of year it is, because a week or 2 before season, they will start becoming distant. And it's just terrible, because I have a buck I've been hunting. I call him High Top. I shot him as a 6-point, and he had 14-inch G2s. The year after, you see, and my crossbow, I hit him square in the shoulder, and the arrow bounced right off him. it just, and that was at 10 yards. And then I go online and I start reading up more about my crossbow, and it says it's more of a target bow because... All right, have a good one, Big Fish. Thanks. Hey, Finley, how's it going? Thank you. Yeah, we have a set bow season here, CP, in the city limits for shooting deer because there's so many in there, and they're getting, massive 8s, 10s, and 12s right in town. One big one, though, I think what I was saying, around here, if they're not used to... Hey, Cody! How many feet per second? Oh, it's slow. If you look up a PSE Viper, it was one of the first ones that came out, bud. And thanks for coming in, too. It'll tell you it's got 13 to 15 pounds of kinetic energy. My new bow that I'm hopefully getting soon is a Raven. And we're talking at... Hunted all night, got home at 7 a.m. Oh, cool. But the Raven is, I think they're pushing like 160 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. And depending on which model, if you can afford the $3,000 bow, they're talking close to almost 200 pounds of kinetic energy. But you're talking also a 120-pound crossbow, or a 120-yard crossbow. I don't need that. My next one, like I said, is either going to be a Raven, or I'm going on the lighter side because I just want to try it. I think I'm just going to buy it just for fun. It's a crossbow, 370 feet per second. No, 470 per second. And it's boasting that they got 140 pounds of kinetic energy. I run strictly muzzies. I can't go down there, Cody. I can't, with the phones and stuff, and it's raining out still, but I will. The kinetic energy is basically your knockdown power. And I run muzzy crossbow broadheads. When I was shooting with a compound bow, that's all I ever used was a muzzy. And I ran a 1979 Jennings for a lot of years because my best friend, he's passed on now, a snowmobile accident, but he gave me that bow. I still got it. I won't ever get rid of it or nothing. But it's got a twisted limb now, so I can't shoot it no more, and I'm not supposed to pull back a bow anymore. Which I think is complete horseshit, but whatever. But 40 yards with a good buzz, I could drill a deer in the eye every time. Just no problems, nothing. Well, a bunch of crap went down at the cabin I used to hunt at, and needless to say, I don't hunt there no more because it just, when I slowed down on the drinking and partying and stuff, it just, yeah. When I slowed down on the drinking and partying and started having a family, I pretty much lost everybody. Yeah, they still came. I had 28 of them show up for a wedding. But everyone told me there, you won't make it 5 years. Well, I guess 18 years later, I win. I don't know. But I know I'm jumping around a lot, and I'm sorry. But I do a lot of hunting in the fall, a lot of fishing in the summer and fall. My fishing is ice. Something about being out there ice fishing, that's just all there is to it. I've got 2 power augers, an electric auger. I've got 6 shacks. I've got more in rods and reels for ice fishing than winter. Or, yeah, for summer, I mean. That's how I got on my pro staff, was because I was ice fishing and he didn't have many people on his pro staff. Now, like, a big one, you watch Freybill. They got Not Bo Dudley. Bill. I think his name's Bill. I can't think of it right now, but he's big time ice fisherman. But HT Enterprises and Freybill are the same company in one, two different entities that, it's just one conglomerate. They sell the little bit cheaper line on HT. And they're a little more, not much more expensive on the Freybill. I've got a 19 quart, which is 4.5 gallons roughly, minnow bucket, basically, with a built-in aerator, and you can use it as a live well if you really want. Excuse me. But I've got live wells on my big boat, so I never really have. I'm still looking for a motor for my big boat, but I think I'm leaning more towards just leaving it and buying a new boat. I need to get back to a full deck. I started out with a full deck bass boat, a 24 footer, and then I switched over to a walleye boat because I honestly do more walleye fishing than bass fishing, and I do more crappie fishing. So a walleye boat, it's good for your crappie and your walleye, but when you get, you can't go up in the shallow bays like I could with my bass boat. I personally want to go back to a bass boat, but just for the deck space. And I'm not going to get a 20 footer or a 17 footer. I'm going to get the 21 or a 24. I was looking at I looked at a bass tracker when I was younger, but I was looking at a I can't think of it. I sent it to Cody. Yeah, I bet he does. I can't think of what the hell it was. I know I was looking at a Triton, and I was looking at another one. The Triton ended up being too small. I got there and looked at it. The guy was advertising as a 21 footer. I measured it out. It was a 17 footer. Had plenty of deck space, but yeah, a Skeeter. I looked at a Skeeter too, Raymond. My big problem with them is the Skeeter, you're paying a lot for the name. Now you get saltwater. You don't see them much in our area. You see a couple maybe a year on the bigger lakes. Boston Whalers, their claim to fame is you can cut the damn boat right in half on the water and both halves will float no matter what. They've got a perfectly balanced boat. I mean, and they got the proper flotation in them and everything. I mean, you can load them things down with like 20 people and they will not sink. Last time we put 20 people on a pontoon, we put that fucker under the water. But so stuff happens. But I think this year for ice fishing, yeah, you need flex tape. There you go. Don't forget flex paste now, Duckmaster. They actually have a paste now that he supposedly built a whole boat out of, on the commercial and shit. But I really think if I do go back to it, I'm probably going to get a Ranger or maybe a Skeeter. I'm just not sold on any of them yet. The ones I looked at, either they were too short or they didn't have a big enough engine. And I'm not 100% sold on. I've had 150 horse. I've had 270 horses, 115 horse. I'm wanting to get back up into the 250 Merc range, or 150 Merc range, or 175 even. Skeeter FXR. Yeah, see, I'm leery about that 21 foot. I've got two of us solid fishing, and on your Skeeters, you don't have a very large back deck on them. at 21 foot. The front deck, yeah, it's all deck and they're great, but the back deck just does. I mean, you only got like a 6 or 8 foot deck, and I'm really pushing for at least 10 at the back, a 16 foot deep one with a hull with a 40 for a workboat. Yeah, I don't know for sure if that's. Oh, you're gonna be buffering. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I want to go that small though, Raymond. Lund, you're getting a lot of workboats out of Lund. It's a hell of a workboat, hell of a riverboat. Their John boats are amazing. But I want to get, like I said, back a Phoenix. I don't know. I haven't heard enough about Phoenix, and I haven't researched them, I should say, to even make a decision on them. The 250 Merc, yeah, I'd be happy with a 250 Merc, because my 150 Evinrude I had was a V6, oil injected and everything, and I started out, that boat would go 54 miles an hour. I thought that was great, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, 25 wouldn't be a bad price range. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I want something for longevity. The next boat I buy is going to be it. No matter what happens to it, that's it. I'm not buying another boat. I've got 4 right now, just like a Skeeter with a bigger back deck. I'll have to look at that then, Cody. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, because I'm gonna have to check out price range and stuff. But if I could, with that 24 footer I had 150 horse on that at 54, an auto lift on it, and I got up to 65, and then I had a custom jack plate 24 inches wide made, and we had to put a solid 3/4 inch aluminum plate on the back just to support it, and I got 78 miles an hour out of that. And that's great and everything until they start nailing you for it. Big thing around here is they tell you it's 55 on the rivers and lakes at the most. Well, you get into a stainless steel prop and you want to be the first one on the holes, it's worth it. Yeah, net fishing's alright. I haven't done a whole lot of it. Most of our net fishing is seining Lake Superior for smelt. It's not real easy anymore up there because there's so many people out doing it, and honestly, you don't really want to catch more than you're going to eat, because you cannot, legally in Wisconsin, you can't freeze them unless you salt dry them. You have to salt dry them, and then you can package them for, yeah, now it's really coming down, and for the winter. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my internet. The damn rain, or the storm finally hit. But yeah, I'm curious as to see what I find out. You do? That's cool. Is that from work, Raymond? Smelt's alright, Cody, if it's made right. You get the bars and stuff around here that do a smelt feed, and it's cheap. I mean, you go there, you throw whatever in a bucket, you have as much as you can eat smelt. Those guys go up there and they come back, no lie, with a pickup load of smelt. The very next weekend, I don't know how many freezers they got or what, but oh yeah, from work. Okay, where's the ZP catch? Finley, I'm the same way. If I take my daughter or my son out fishing, they'll catch more fish than me every time. It's not even funny. Phoenix is Skeeter's competition. See, you're going to be getting up into some serious money there. I mean, the last Skeeter I looked at out of the store would have been 122. I'm not willing to pay that kind of money yet. I understand I did say that I want to do it for my last boat for life. But God, that's a hard pill to swallow. You know, it was a 21-foot bass boat, or a 24-foot bass boat, trailer, everything. Had twin 250 Mercs on it. You know, I had the steady sticks, 2 steady sticks, dual trolling motor, a kicker, 16 horse kicker. Yeah, I understand that, Cody. You pay for what you get, but see, I'm seriously considering if I might go with a cheaper brand, but still make a lunch. Okay, I might go with a cheaper base model and have it built to my specifications. That option is still there on a couple of these smaller boat makers. What the problem with is, of course, it'd be just like when I bought my dump truck. I ordered that the way I wanted it, with no emissions, aluminum box, dual tags, and I could haul more than anyone that was on our haul route. But I'm really, really curious as to if I had the boat built, if they can make it so it'll hold a 250. A 150 would be fine. It would get me where I'm going. Yeah, no, I'm not getting a nitro. I'm just not. Your nitros are getting the 21-foot 6. The 24-footers are kind of a hard thing to find because Nitro likes to build straight up 21 6s. Duck blind boat. I've got 2 set up like that, Duckmaster, but I don't mind them unless I'm river fishing. If I'm just going out on the river, I'll take the John boat style. If I was gonna go with a duck boat, which, mind you, I've never legally hunted duck. I mean, I've got duck, but I never legally hunted them. But I would have to have I can't think of what they're called. You would know what they are. They basically got a 16 horse Briggs and Stratton on top with a long shaft and a propeller sticking way out at the bottom. And that's made for going into that shallow stuff where you don't have to have the water cooling. When I was younger, I looked even into jet boats. But a big problem with the jet boats is you suck something through the screen somehow, some sand and stuff. There's a good possibility you're going to be doing damage to the internal jet. That leery about that. I like to be able to cut out at least 40 feet out and troll into stuff. But let's save it like a motor. Oh, honestly, for a duck boat, you're not going to want to be much more than 12 or 14, because, and you're going to want a John boat. For a simple fact is, you're going to be setting up blinds on your boat, unless it's just to get you from here to there and get you back. John boats are the best way to go, because you can bolt on your pole holders for your blinds, and I wouldn't run much more than a 10 horse or a 16 horse even, because it's just to get you there, do your hunting, and you want to be quiet. Oh, if I was going to make one, I would do a 14-foot John boat with probably 18-inch sidewalls. And the reason for that is just the flotation value. I would do an 8-foot wide. That's mostly what they run up here, is the 8-foot wide, and then they run They run 18 to 24 inch sidewall, and that's what they set their blinds up right on top of it and stuff. So it's all about what personal preference is there, Duckmaster. Tracker does make a good aluminum. They really do. But if I was gonna go for that, I would probably honestly go with a Bass Cat. It's another one of them boats you can damn near sink that thing before it'll. I mean, or damn near blow that thing in half before you're gonna sink it. Your Bass Cats have, at least when I was looking at them, they had a 1/2 inch lower skid plate. That's strong. I mean, I don't give a crap who you are. A 1/2 inch aluminum is going to take a hell of a hit. Plus, you can just weld it shut. You get in these fiberglass boats, you hit something, you're about screwed. It's going to sink. It'll never be right. It'll never track right on the water again. Nothing. I went with, on my bass boat, I went with fins, and I put a dolphin fin on my motor. You don't like the look of Bass Cats. Okay, I agree with you there for the new ones, but look at some of the stuff back from the early 2000 range. That's when I was looking at them, and that's the model I was going after. But like I said, I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go for the rest of my lifetime boat or what I'm gonna do. Lowe makes a good bass boat. Yeah. Lowe got the reputation of small boats though. I mean, Lowe around here you find a lot of like aluminum rowboats that are Lowe and John boats that are Lowe. My thing if I bought a Lowe would be a 26-foot John boat, 8 foot wide, so that if I wanted to, I could take it to the Mississippi walleye fishing and sauger fishing. Otherwise, I got to have that 24-foot wide because there's some holes on the Mississippi that I know where there's some hellacious sauger and walleye. And that's still a 2-hour drive for me, at least. If I get down by my mom's family down south, they have everything set up. Yeah, I'll have to check into that, Cody. 26 foot is a hell of a boat though. That's you're getting over the 24 foot range where you got a lot of boat to maneuver. The beauty part about that is you'd have nothing but decks. That would be awesome. I personally would rather stick to the 24 foot at the most. I'll settle for a 21. I don't think I'd settle for a 19 unless it had a hell of a back deck. Because I need to have the full front deck to have 2 people. 26 by 16. 26 foot by 16 wide. You can't legally haul anything over 8'6" down around here without oversized load permits in a semi. I can't remember what. I hear you, Finley. I'm sorry, Duckmaster. It's a lot of knowledge built up in a small head, or a big head, I guess, but a lot of trial and error throughout the years of what's what and what I like and what I don't. I'm very picky. I don't necessarily just run out and buy something. It took me 4 years to settle on my last boat. I'd settled on it, got a hell of a deal on it, just to try the style out because I was all bass boat or John boat. Went to the walleye boat, found out they were bitchin' wind. Oh, a 16-inch deep, yeah, that'd be awesome. The walleye boats and northern boats, they call them, they're a bitch in the wind. You got to have a 50-pound anchor, or I don't give a shit who you are, it's going to drag you across whatever you're hooked into. Your bass boats don't catch that wind hardly at all. I mean, they do, but not very much. My old bass boat at 78 miles an hour, the water line, what it looked like, they said it looked like I was about 3 inches in the water when I was planed out going wide open. Now, when I'd settle the motor down, you had to do it slow, otherwise, of course, it flooded over the back deck. And I'm looking for... Yeah, they are a bitch in the wind. That's why I don't want to go with them high sidewalls. I think I got 26-inch sidewalls on my walleye boat right now. That's a lot of room. You figure when you're sitting in the water, you're still got 18 inches sticking out of the water, or maybe a little more sticking out of the water to catch wind. And I've never liked a steady stick at all on a walleye boat setup. And I've got a kicker plate I can put on my boat to put a little 16 or 20 horse or something or for trolling. But I've never ever liked that steady stick on there because, number one, with a walleye boat, they don't go deep enough. Completely extended down, you're only 8 foot at the most. Yeah, on a bass boat, you want 4 to 6 inches. That's all you want sticking out of the water when you're sitting in it. Now, you go the full 96 wide, 96 inches wide. You can get them. Average bass boat will run probably 16 to 18 inches a sidewall from the bottom. But you're planed out over so much that when you're settled down, you can get your bass boats right up in 8 inches of water. And that's what the steady sticks are good for. You don't have to drop an anchor. You can put your stick down and you're good for a while. Now, like, I've got a brand new trolling motor sitting on the porch that was $1,600, but it's a Minn Kota. It's got the GPS. I can set the trolling motor to keep me 20 feet out or in 10 feet of water or 20, whatever, however I want to do it. I can set that trolling motor to keep me 20 feet out away from shore and in 10 feet of water. Or I can set it so I just stay in 10 feet of water and let it follow around the shoreline for that. Now, when I get out into the deep water, the trolling motor is about worthless. I use it to get in tight to dams and stuff, but when I get out in about 20 and 30 foot of water fishing walleye, it's not so much, a trolling motor is not necessary, actually. When you're motor trolling, you're just better off using a trolling motor, or if you got, like my walleye boat, you put the 20 horse on there as a kicker and just let it idle and troll you. There's no reason to fire up that 70 horse just to go a little ways. We make 100-yard passes trolling, but that's through the hole that we troll over is 22 foot deep at the deepest. So sometimes your line's stretched way to hell out behind you and you should have a planer board. Now, my trolling motor out here is the largest 12 volt they'd ever make, and that is 85 pound thrust with a 55-inch shaft. So it's 55 inches tall or a little more. That on the front of my walleye boat was great because, you got the taller sidewalls, so you need the little extra drop. We go up in tight to the dams where we're going through 3 to 4 inches of water and nothing but solid rock underneath. It's an old rock quarry, the one of them. And the reason for the trolling motor is it's a lot cheaper to replace a trolling motor blades, the plastic blades, than it is to replace that $600 fucking stainless steel prop. I just right now I've got my three blade on there. It's a 16V or a 16V. I think it's a 22-degree angle. That's got, yeah, we all do, Cody. That's got plenty of power for water tubing, skiing, shit like that. But when I'm going out to fish and I know I've got to cover some water, I throw the four blade stainless prop on and I go. You're talking running a $300 rebuilt prop to a $600-700 stainless steel prop. You just around here you got to know where you're going and what you're going to be going through. And if you never, you just do. It's easy. It's one castle nut. You pull it off, check your shear pin. I always put new shear pins in every time. Put a new shear pin in, throw the other prop on, and put the castle nut and cotter pin back on. But I'm sure I'm boring you guys all to death here. There ain't much going on in the chat that I can see, so I don't know. I've got, like I said, a lot of knowledge in my head that, it's not all just towards fishing and hunting and shit like that, but I work construction, run heavy equipment for 25 years. There you go. I ran construction for 25 years, and I started out washing dump trucks. And I just moved my way up in through the ranks at work, and within 3 years, I was running heavy equipment and got better at it and better at it and better at it, to the point where if you saw me in a truck, is because someone was sick. Yeah. My goal in life was to play in the dirt all my life. Something about the smell of it, smell of a diesel fired up in the early morning, it's just a cat's ass. But back to fishing, I don't know. I got a lot of ice fishing lures that I use in the summertime. Like your early season, when crappies are on the beds, I like to use a good titanium jig. That I use ice fishing. Actually, they're really not big hooks or anything. Yeah, I love the smell of diesel too. On a cool, crisp, early fall morning, where your windshield is almost frosted over, you got hoarfrost on it. Start that diesel up, and when you're doing, just the smell of it'll just put you to the moon. Duckmaster, if you like the smell of gas, you would probably shit if you smelt the fuel I run on my pulling tractor. It's 120 octane. It's called VP C13 oxygenated fuel. Basically, it's something it's based on a method from way before your time. It runs basically leaded fuel almost is what it is. Your lead in your gasoline used to provide more power for your old muscle cars and stuff like that. Now, the fuel I run on my tractor, like I said, it's higher than airplane fuel. Hang on one sec. What?
That butterfly's wing is like stuck.
He'll be all right. I'll open it in a minute. After this, I'll end this at about an hour and a half, and I'll go take care of him and start supper and stuff. But no, I forgot what the hell. Oh, aviation. Yeah, aviation is great. I run racing fuel is what I run there, Gidget. Our stock cars around here run 110 octane, usually what's called turbo blue. Pretty basic fuel, 10 to 15, or probably about $15 a gallon if you can find it. Now the fuel, I buy 5 gallons for almost $200, and that will last 2 pulls if I don't have to. Yeah, I got to put it in the smoker, Duckmaster. But like I said, it's 120 octane, and it's got oxygen infused into the gas. So basically, the oxygen. Hey, Skater Girl, how's it going, babe? Oh, that's cool. Have a good one, hon. I gotta make her a mod. Hold on. Everyone I know, might as well. When I buy fuel, like I said, I get a 5-gallon can. It's a steel can, of course, because it's not very good to plastic. And the minute you open it, you had best use it within a week, because it starts losing octane. It's so powerful, and the oxygen that's impregnated in it, you start losing that oxygen, and so your octane still stays up there at 120, but you're coming down on the extra air. So basically, when the tractor sucks in air, it sucks in the air and fuel at the same time through the carburetor, and the carburetor actually atomizes your fuel, or if you have injectors, it'll atomize it through the injector. But that's where your air and your fuel mix. Now what we do is we have to run high octane, otherwise what happens is our tractors will actually ping, it's called, and you can hear a distinct ping ping, coming out of the engine if we run too low octane. Like 91 pump gas, that is for running it around the yard and stuff. But if we go out to the field or anything to help someone out, we have to run at least Turbo Blue, at least 110. You're still not getting your full potential. Elbow cough, yeah. The oxygenated fuel. See, now my dad's tractor, he's got a John Deere A also, and mine's a 1941. He has a 1937, but his engine is bigger than mine still because of the work we did on the inside. He's got side shields, all that crap. Mine, unless you know what you're looking for, you're not going to tell that it's not stock. I run stock tires. He runs the oversized tires. But like I said, again, he's got a lot more power. My tractor's pushing right around 98 horsepower out of a tractor that's supposed to push 38. My dad's is a John Deere A little older than mine, bigger motor again. Runs a lower octane fuel because it runs better in his tractor. And he runs VP 110 oxygenated. So it just runs better than that. But back to the smell of it, Duckmaster, it'll make you want to piss your pants, basically. It's so potent and pungent, your eyes water just smelling it. It's something else. But put it this way, you spill any on the hood of the tractor when you're pouring it into the gas tank, you have to repaint that hood, because it will just eat the paint right off. It's worse than paint thinner. It's almost just under running alcohol as a pulling fuel. And then also, I just talked to him. What day did we go down there? Saturday at a graduation party. I talked to my buddy Paulie. He runs the Nitro drag bike. He just got his new motor back. We're hoping to make a pass this year. It won't be time trials or anything like that. Yeah, that's about it, CP. Now, that bike, we have to mix alcohol and nitro. You've seen RC cars that run nitro, supposedly. That's child's play. We run nitromethane mixed with alcohol as fuel. Yeah, ether's good stuff too, Raymond. Your nitromethane and this bike, this Harley drag bike, it's just got a Harley engine. The rest of it's a drag bike frame. It runs 198 miles an hour in feet, not a quarter mile. That's for them bikes. This last weekend, actually on Sunday, was Doc's Harley Davidson drag bike event, which he rents out a track in Kenosha, and we go down there, and it's you sign up, they class you, and then you go and you run when it's your turn against whoever's there. You're basically running for time. You're not. It is a certified NHRA track, so there is an NHRA official there. The record we're trying to beat, we're running 198 right now on 1,000 feet. We have to get to 201. We got to get three more miles an hour. 3 more miles an hour, and we'll have the world record, or United States record, because them boys in Saudi Arabia, they're crazier than a loon. But we've got 3 miles an hour to go to get the American record. The American record right now is set at 200 miles an hour and 1,000 feet. It sounds like a frickin'... If you've ever seen an Apache helicopter, imagine that flying straight away from you right now. And one of my jobs is I run the wheelie bars, which is I hold the wheelie bars while our driver or our pilot, we call him, I hold the wheelie bars so he can get on his bike, get comfortable, lock his steering stabilizers, because, yeah, it does. But I hold the wheelie bar. I'll get to that in a second, Gidget. You put that in. All right, we'll see you later, Kaylee. Have a good day, hon. I used to snowcross race sleds. I never drag raced them. I did a few on grass, but it wasn't nothing. I used to run snowcross for race sleds, and I ice dragged my other sleds. I got turned off from it altogether because we had a little girl there that was running an Arctic Cat Kitty Cat, the smallest production Arctic Cat ever made. And she was running an alcohol engine. She could pull 54 miles an hour on ice in 1,000 feet out of that alcohol burner. That was great. But the mistake is they ran them 2 classes later. I was out there with my 800 Summit, and I just shot the hole, and I looked off to my right, and I saw her coming onto the track. There's nothing you can do but bail. And I took my sled, drag racing around here is on lakes and stuff, and they basically go out there with a pickup and plow the lanes. So there's a 2-foot bank on the either side of the strip. Excuse me, I'm getting a dry throat. She was coming over that 2-foot bank, and I had to ditch it because I wasn't hitting her. And I shot off the bank to the right where she was coming on, so I would be going away from her, hopefully. And that's when Dad quit writing the checks. I mean, he said enough's enough, and I was thoroughly upset about it. I mean, I will not drag race ice anymore. If there's kids there, I should say. I still run I still once in a while go out on a friend's sled, but now I'm way too big to even be drag racing. Snowcross, nah, I don't have it in me anymore. I love it. It's life. I love to go and watch. What? Snowcross is life. I love it. I watch it every year. I go probably 12 or 14 different places during the winter and watch. As long as I'm not fishing a tournament. Yeah, every second does count. Hey, White Bone, how's it going? I appreciate you coming in. I also ATV raced. I had a King Quad, or not King Quad. I had a 230 Quad Sport that ran on aviation fuel. And my next step was to open everything up and run alcohol. And I hear you, Mo. I know you're busy with chickens and stuff right now anyhow. But I used to run aviation fuel on that, and I flipped that and got rash all over my body from it because I wiped out and stuff. It was rough. I don't mind doing it and stuff, but now with the broken back and all that crap, I just can't think about doing that stuff anymore. I have too much going on otherwise too, and that's just another sport that I don't want to get back into because of the money. Truck pulling was expensive. Tractor pulling's still expensive, but I don't do it as much anymore. I mean, I went 4 years without even starting my tractor almost. I mean, we'd start it and just let it run, but it was never on a track in 4 years. And that was after I broke my back and my dad shattered his arm. It took both of them out. We still tractor pull this year, of course, with the crap going on. A semi-truck drag race is fun. Them are cool to see. I like going to the Grand Nationals in Tomah, Wisconsin, and watching the tractors, trucks, semis, everything down there. They run what you brung, no speed limit. Ours, what they're doing with our pulling classes, a lot of places are putting a 3 or a 4 mile per hour speed limit in the class to try to make it even, because us guys with the big motors, let's try to make it so a stock tractor can compete. It really don't help. It's bullshit. They blow the horn once when you take off. If they blow the horn the second time, that means you're going to get disqualified if you do it again. And the third time they blow it, they will drop the sled and stop you. Yeah? I've seen semis with, most semis when they're pulling, they do wheelies. Oh, really? That'd be fun, Raymond. We got a guy an hour to the west of us, Hawk Power Sports. You can look them up online. They do anything and everything custom mods to Yamahas. They're big Yamaha freaks. And they grass drag and blacktop drag their Yamaha snowmobiles. That's all that's important to them. Yamahas, they've got the lower suspensions. Yamaha never did develop a good suspension in my mind. I run Polaris because I've got ride and I've got suspension. Drop the links in documentation. I appreciate it too. I do appreciate it, Duckmaster. We used to dabble in that, but some reason, living in northern Wisconsin, we've got ice at least 4 to 6 months out of the year, or 5 months out of the year. So that's my world. I snowmobiled, I ice raced, I've snow cross raced to where I've even helped haul the snow in so we could snow race. And then we brought snow blowers in. And I think we put, 280,000 gallons of water on the track through a snowmaker. And we still ran short on snow. So we made it, you know, and you got to pay to bring a groomer in and stuff like that. We only did that twice in our town because there wasn't a big enough turnout for it. Now, the races I go watch nowadays, they go to actually, it's an old ski hill, and they usually run up that and race up. They race going up, they race coming down, and then there's a snow cross section at the bottom, just a lot of moguls and stuff for them. Yeah, that'd be alright, CP. Nissans are decent cars. Yeah, money, it costs money. And yeah, you can kind of say I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth because my parents paid for a lot of my toys. And I worked them off or whatever. But they supported my tractor pulling and my truck pulling and all that shit for a lot of years. And then, you know, when you get a wife and stuff, your outlook on life and what you're going to do changes a lot. I went from drinking a couple cases of beer a weekend to lucky if I drink a 6-pack a month. I do enjoy my barley pop though. When I get in the mood for it, I drink. Fuck it. I just do. Pardon my French too. But I've got better places for that money to go. My side-by-side, my boats, my trucks, my cars. All my toys cost money. The pulling tractor is the biggest money pit of them all because my dad and I always say we're going to donate. And basically what that means is the $60 that it costs us to get in the 2 classes, we don't care if we win it or back or not. Plus, we've paid $200 in fuel to fill the motorhome, and another $200 to $400 in fuel for the tractors. And this is all for a 2-day weekend that you might get lucky to pull twice at. Everything. Oh, we'll see you later, Cody. Have a good one, man. We do it for something to do now. When hunting season isn't around, when I'm not fishing, we're pulling. Or we're going to watch people we pull with. This year, we've had 2 places have pulled. We've had 47 cancel out. So it's just the shit. It's just what's going on. But it happens. I mean, next year, it honestly is kind of a blessing in disguise for me because I ordered a new cam for my tractor, which that entails that has to be shipped out to Colorado. It has to be ground or built up. They weld on it. Then they grind it the way it's supposed to be for my motor. And I got to replace that every year. But that's only $350. $250 to $350 depending on what they do. That's cheap. And it keeps my motor fresh. This next year, or maybe this fall, I might be going with a bigger piston and connecting rods and all that. Bigger stroker crank. The stroke and the bore, if anybody knows about motors. Yeah, I appreciate it, old crony. Duckmaster, can you put cronies on Instagram too? Just to make sure I'm 99.9% positive I've got him out of CPs. But send me that link too, please. It really is just redneck fun. That's all it boils down to. We work our asses off for what we got and just go with it. We like to play, you know. But I gotta find new bad habits. That's all there is to it. My wife keeps telling me you gotta find one hobby and stick with it. But that's no fun, I tell her. She's the boats, the fishing, or the boats, the side-by-sides, the four-wheelers. Thank you, I got it, Lucas. The boats, the four-wheelers, the side-by-sides, the snowmobiles. I mean, I got 3 campers. Shit gets expensive. I got a couple of trucks, but I got 3 trucks. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying all this shit's new. I'm just, I've got too much stuff. That's all there is to it. But when you're working and making good money, you acquire a lot of crap. So I play with what I got now. I try not. The only thing I'm bad that she's really, really awesome about, my wife is, yeah, exactly. I hear you, Gidget, because there is a lot of seasons. And we don't get 4 seasons here. We get 8. We get just one right after another after another. You got spring, you got summer, you got fall, you got, spring and summer is fishing. Fall and winter is hunting and trapping. And then you're starting all over. But no, we've got one too many hobbies for. I've just got way too much. I mean, I cannot. Well, to find a weekend away to do something, if I'm not going down to my development, if I'm not looking after a job, I don't have much time anymore. I just don't. And it's getting overwhelming at times. But you do what you can. I mean, yeah, what is a hobby exactly? I've got habits, bad habits. But the one that she's really, yeah, Raymond, we got the Chevelles. My brother's got a 70 Chevelle and a 69 SS Chevelle. I personally, I've got a 53 International we're going to tub out, and I've got a 58 International with 24 inches of lift in it. Still runs the straight sticks, 300 banger. It's just a diehard. But the thing is, I don't want to start working on them again because I just got, like I said, just too many habits. And I got too many irons in the fire to be doing everything. So eventually here I think I'm going to slow down and quit doing so much. I did go back to work for a little while there this year. It was supposed to be just to train my son in where I used to work, run heavy equipment for a fella. He's washing trucks, moving trucks, starting wrenching on stuff. Yeah, I do get new hobbies all the time there, Dougmaster. And then, like I got drag season when I have to help on the pit bike or on the drag bike. And then another neat thing about that nitromethane. You always hear about if someone has a heart attack, they say give them nitro. This is liquid nitro. It gets on your skin, and it's like taking 3 speed pills. I mean, it just you're flying high, running fast. And it wears off pretty quick because, it's usually about 80, 90 degrees when we're dragging. Anything upsets the spouse, that's about it. That's about it. But like I was saying, though, the one hobby that she has been really good about, I think, like I told CP, I think right now I'm at 280 in just plastics and new tackle boxes and stuff this month or last month. So I got to actually put them to use. I got to get down, do some fishing, and it's been difficult with all the rain and cleaning around here and getting stuff ready and tending to my yard, trying to get grass to grow again. Because this year, Labor Day weekend, bite my tongue, we're supposed to have my son's graduation party. Not this weekend, but next week, I think. Wait a minute. today's the 15th. Okay, then this weekend is my son's graduation. He walks the stage and everything on the football field. If it rains, we're going inside. Then we can only have 2 people there. Right now we get 4 in the bleachers at the football stadium. Yeah. So that'd be my wife and I, and hopefully my parents, because they've had him since he was born. No, you don't have to be married, Crony. Hobbies are hobbies, man. I've had him since before, and thank you, Gidget. Yeah, he turned 18 February 24th, and graduating the same year, a month later, he was out of school, and it's just like, wow, where the hell does time go? 'Cause I remember taking his mom for rides on the 4-wheeler when she was pregnant with him, and we always said that he was addicted to the motorsports when he was in the womb, because he came out and the way he self-soothed, he would hum. And at the time I had a 300 Honda while I was driving. So that's what he, the vibrations from that or whatever, But I don't know. I've got so much to do and so little time. I've got a month to paint my garage, paint my house, make sure the grass is growing. And with all this rain, it should help, but I got a lot. Too much on my plate. And that's, I plan on doing videos and doing them more often and crap like that, but I get so damn busy with other things. Then it's to where we have to make time. Oh, I hear ya. The mommy moments. My wife's doing it too. My wife's freaking out pretty bad. Not real terrible, but with the whole graduation, she's, who do we take? Blah blah blah. And trying to get my daughter. She'll be 14 August 1st. Trying to get her to stay home so both my parents can go. But it don't look too promising. Well, it will in the long run, but how can you tell? Right, Duckmaster. How do you tell a 14-year-old girl? Oh, there you go. How do you tell someone that's seen her brother every day for the past 14 years, basically, would you stay home so Grandma and Grandpa could go? She's not real selfish about shit like that, but yeah, I get it. They did that already, but they were committed to having an in-person graduation, and yeah, I do, Crony. It's a bad habit. I quit for 1.5 years after I broke my back, or almost 1 3/4 years or whatever. And you get in a dump truck, that's part of it. It just always has been. I went back to work after I broke my back, and it's just so easy to grab a pack of cigarettes just to kill the stress. I suppose you want your phone back, don't you? Alright guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to end this pretty quick here. Got 7 of you. I hate to do it. Yeah, she can't play her games and talk to her friends when I'm using her Wi-Fi for right now, because I didn't want it cutting in and out. But I appreciate y'all watching me be stupid and shit. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks, Mo. Thanks, everyone. We will talk to y'all later, and if you want, go ahead and watch it later and pick up the channels you don't have, and we'll have another one soon. Thank you, and bye.